The next comic coming to the stage, I love this guy. It brings me a lot of pleasure to bring him to the stage. Please welcome to the stage right now, Uncle Suge, everybody!
Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what I look like. So you might as well make me feel at home. And we're gonna do some death row right now. Bow wow wow, yippee yay, bow wow yo yo, yippee yay. Say it!
Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay, bow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay.
Alright, now come with me, Hail Mary.
Come with me,
Hail Mary. One quick scene. No Tupac fans, huh? What we have here now. Ride or die, ride or die. One more time. Come with me, Hail Mary. Y'all not Tupac fans. Y'all getting me very upset. Well, not only do y'all get me upset, but Good Samaritans get me upset because every time they walk by me, they want to call the police because they think I look like Suge Knight and I escaped from jail. Then they turn around and say, we big fans. What kind of fan snitches on somebody they like? Everybody knows everybody hates Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. Well, I think every machine hates Suge. Because every time I walk into a Dwayne Reed, they got a device now that can tell if you're a vagrant, a bum, or a derelict. And it'll go off and it'll say, bing, security, please walk the floor. Security, please walk the floor. But when I go in, it's like a loud gong. Boom! Suge Knight in his house. Suge Knight in his house. Security, run to the floor. Run to the floor. Robots and machines don't like me. I was taking a piss one day on the corner and I didn't see no police around, but then an ESU truck passed by me. You know, the special police, you know, the SWAT team. I didn't think they was gonna do anything, but they did stop because it must have been quarter month. So they said, hey look, we're gonna write you a summons for pissing on the ground. I said, that's cool. But all of a sudden, a robot came out from the back of their van and started coming towards me. They said, robot abort! Robot abort! He's not Suge Knight! He's not Suge Knight! But it kept coming towards me. I said, it's still coming. They said, robot, stop! I was obviously yelling at it, ain't stopping it. They said, well, you gotta say the safe word. I gotta say the safe word? They said, yeah, say Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter! That should stop. You look like a white girl I used to have when I was at Death Row. She was my errand girl and assistant. All right. Do you know how to take dictation? You know how to write down dictation? If I had a board meeting and a motherfucker got out of line with me, one of the executives, I had to beat his ass down, would you jump in with me and beat his ass?
Sure.
All right. You like my last assistant. You know who my last assistant was? Before she got famous? Pink. That's a ghetto ass ride or die white girl. I was that close from signing her to death row. But my sex life hasn't been better since, you know, I look like Suge Knight. Especially when I be on top of a woman and she stares me in my face and she says, nah, I can't do it anymore. I'm like, baby, what's wrong? She said, you look too much like Suge Knight. And I'm a Tupac fan. I think you have something to do with Tupac's killing. I gotta be the only guy, matter of fact, the only man in the world that gotta wear a paper bag while doing missionary. And I can't talk to the women in the club because I look like Suge Knight. Every time I try to get a dance in the club with a woman, they say, didn't you get beat up by a gay barber? It says, every time you go to a club, don't you get shot? Get away from me. Or if I try to talk to a chick on the street, they say, aren't you Suge Knight? Ain't you supposed to be in jail? I mean, that's gotta be the worst turn down line any man can get. But check this out. I tried to go into the women's bathroom in Whole Foods. And Bellagio passed a law that, you know, the men's line was long, and I seen a guy that looked like you walk in there and come right back out the women's bathroom. Nothing happened. But when I go in, there's screams. When I come back out, the cops are waiting for me. And I'm saying, what did I do wrong? You know, it's transgender law. They say, you in North Carolina. I remember one time I tried to, you know, get a job since I'm out of death row. And the only job I could get was being a nanny, a homework enforcer. So if your kids don't do their homework, you can call me. I ain't got no cards. But I'm ready to work for y'all. You know what I'm saying? And then give it up for Star Wars for hiring black stormtroopers. Clap! Black stormtroopers in Star Wars. But I had a wardrobe malfunction. They didn't have no pants or none of them stuff to fit me because they didn't have a butt plate. So when y'all go see Rogue One, and you see a stormtrooper with sweatpants and jeans on, that's me. And ending, I was at the Gotham Comedy Club bombing because someone in the audience didn't appreciate me portraying Suge Knight because he said somebody got killed behind it. And this is his exact words. Get off the stage, Uncle Phil, and go back to Bel Air. Uncle Phil? Really? That's my time. Come with me.
Uncle Suge, everybody.